Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and today we have a 30-minute class. We're gonna focus a little bit more on leg and hip mobility. So we're gonna use blocks and a strap to help with those in a few of the postures. So if you have those available, you'll go ahead and want to grab them. And we're gonna begin seated, do a little bit of a warm-up before moving in to work on some of that flexibility. That sounds good to you. Find your seat, maybe sit up on a block, a bolster. Take a moment to arrive. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out. Few more deep breaths in through the nose and out the nose. And always coming back to that breath when you find your mind wandering, judgments cropping up. And let's bring our hands to heart center. If you'd like to set an intention for the class, you may just pick a word. Anything that calls to you, resonates with you, that you like to see more of in your life. Peace, I think, for me today, friends. And let's drop our hands, inhale the fingers overhead, getting really tall, reach. Exhale, let them float back down. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, flow down. Last time like this, inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, press your hands away. Inhale, draw the energy back through center. Exhale, press away. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Switch the cross on your legs. Reach your fingertips off to the right, up and over, arcing. Really reach out those left fingers. Press down strongly with that bottom hand. Look up if that's okay with your neck. Otherwise, always leave your neck relaxed. Inhale, reach the other way, up and over. Maybe look up. Pressing down strongly with that bottom hand, arc under, and really reaching those top fingers as much as they can go. Breathing into your sensations. Inhale through center. And let's just take a little forward fold here. You cup the fingers. Press your bum back into the floor. Drop your head. Inhale. Come on up. And let's move around onto all fours. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Go ahead and take a few cat-cows here. So for cow, tilt your tailbones to the sky, press down and away with your hands. That'll help broaden across your heart. And we have our cow, 4 cat, pull in through the core, around behind the back of the heart, still pressing down strongly, drop the head, and then rock back and forth between the two, trying to match your movements with your breath. Beautiful. Let's come to neutral spine. Pull up through your core. Step your right foot through between your hands. Maybe use blocks here if that's helpful for you. So if you need to stay up a little higher so you can breathe deeply, or you can have your hands on either side. Let's pause here for a moment, sending breath into any places that you feel sensations. And then lift your back knee, step into plank pause. Keep your core pulling in. Don't collapse in the shoulders, but keep pressing down so you can press out. And then step your left foot through. You can drop your right knee. Pause and breathe here. So we do the other side. And then lift your back knee. Step back into plank. Step your right foot back through. Drop your back knee. Press through your front heel so you could send your hip back level. And then pull your heart forward. Core is engaged. And then I can draw my head from there. Always remembering your blocks have different settings, so do whatever works for you. Use your fingertips. And then shift forward. And the inhale. Exhale, press back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press back. Just a few more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Come back. We're gonna pivot our back foot. Come up. Pad your knees if you need to. And then from here, you can have your hands in prayer, your hips, or out in warrior 2 arms. And we're gonna sink down, press up. Exhale. Inhale. Two more. And pause. And turn your foot back. Around, step through plank, Pause for a moment. Pulling your core in. Need a little bend in those elbows. Breathing. And then step your left foot through. Drop your right knee. And press through your left heel to send that left hip back and square with your other. Half splits. Chin comes forward, nice and long. And then exhale, drop the head. Keep your foot flexed strongly, heel pressing down strongly. And then inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, pressing back. A few more rounds. Pause at the top. Come on up. Turn your heel in. Pad that knee if it's sensitive. So sometimes just having a little towel, rolled up towel handy, like a washcloth that you could kind of throw in under there. That can be helpful. And then hips, heart, warrior two. And then exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift. Few more. Last time. And up. Hands come down. And let's come back around here. So widen our knees. Let's take a moment to come into child's pose. You can remove the blocks. Rest your forehead down. Or maybe you want to rest your forehead on one of those blocks. Send your breath into your pelvis. Feel all that, send all those sensations we just created in that area. And just sigh it out. Beautiful. All right, come on up. So let's come onto all fours. And I'm just gonna move so you can see. And we're just gonna rotate here, do a little wrist work here. So we're coming forward, not moving our hands or spreading flat, just kind of rolling in little circles here. Beautiful. Now, one at a time. Back of the hand down, wrist under shoulder, flick those fingers into the mat. And if you want to do both at the same time, you can. And then come on out. And we're going to switch. Or stay in. And you want to, those fingernails really pressing into the mat. Wrist under shoulder. And then you can play with taking a little weight off if you want. Or maybe you want to try now with both. And then coming out, roll onto your, make fists, roll over into fists, press down, and then come back into a yogi squat, or come up to come down, and just maybe you need to sit, take your block, sit on it. So we can spend a few moments breathing deeply. So whatever you need to do so you can breathe deeply and stay in this position for a few moments. Pressing your elbows, knees, resist each other so you can expand across, because really it feels like squished in here, so you can resist so you can lift out. Your heels are way high, grab those little towels, stick them under there so it feels a little more easeful. And then come on out, extend your legs and grab your strap, lasso your feet. And then we're going to keep a little bend in our knees and engage that core strongly, in and up. Roll your shoulders down and then resist. And try to pull your heart forward by, at the same time, like pressing away with your feet. And so you're creating a lot of work here. And then let's move our hands down just a little bit more and see if we can come forward straight just a little bit more. Keep our legs where they're at. Really pulling and pressing away. Keeping our heart open, not collapsing in, but. And then we're going to remove the strap. Go ahead and straighten the legs now. And place your hands on either side. Keep those shoulders nice and rolled down. Keep your abs engaged. And then maybe lift up. One more time. Beautiful. Let's draw our right heel in now. And then you slightly roll this thigh out. Foot's flexed, gauge, and then twist. And start to come forward. And like we were with the strap, it's that same action. And you can even get the strap if you want, if you liked how you could really access that length, or try to imagine it. And then with all that, then you can drop your head, or just stay lifted, which you're just getting tons. And then now come on out. And we're going to switch. With that left heel into you. Right foot's extended. Flex, pressing down. Lightly roll that thigh open, out. And then engage. Twist over that leg and come forward. Remember, with that same pulling. Nice and long as you can get. And then go ahead and then drop your head from there. And then inhale. Come on out. And set the straps off to the side there and grab your block. And we're going to start the feet together. Press them. We maybe have done this drill with me before. I just get a feel for how this feels. When you're behind you, lift up. Okay. Nice and tight. All right, now let's start with the smallest width here. And bring it between those feet. Press your feet into that block. Grab on here. Really press as hard as you can. Make your shoulders, roll them up so you can try to get really long through the spine here. Breathe and press. Now release some of the pressing. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move to the next width. And however you need to make it happen, get your feet on there, press into that block. Try as much as you can to lift through your heart here so we're not completely collapsing. But press, press, press. Breathe deeply in and out. And see what you can make happen here. Now release a little bit of the pressing. Okay. Now we're going to move to the longest side. Grab on and see if you can get any kind of length. And then press and breathe deeply. One more deep breath in. And then release a little bit. Okay, we're gonna remove the block. Come back to the OG position here. And just notice if it helped at all, if you feel a little bit more open than you normally would. Just take notice. And if nothing, I'm sorry. But, all right. Lift up and then just press, relax, press, and relax. Press the feet together and relax. And just breathe. And lean back. Extend the legs long now. Pressing down on the heels. Extending out the balls of the foot. Rolling each thigh back some. And then coming forward to your degree. Or wherever you, it's not like too much, not too little. back, hands underneath, gently come out, and roll down onto your backs. And cross your right ankle just above your left knee. Take your left foot off the floor, reach your right hand through the hole, and either clasp under the thigh or around the shin. Breathe into your hips. And then come undone, switch sides. Left ankle just above right knee. Pick that foot off the floor, left hand comes through the hole and either underneath the thigh or around the top of the shin. Breathe. And coming on out, recenter, cross your right foot over, right leg over your left leg, hips up, a smidge to the right, and then the left knees drop to the left. Reach, look to the right. Inhale, come back up. And left leg over right leg, hips up a smidge to the left as the knees drop to the right. Reach, look to the left. Inhale back through center. Let's take a happy baby outside of the feet, knees, drawing the knees down to the outside of the torso. Rolling around if it feels good, or just holding statically. Pressing your whole back, head, releasing into the earth. And then releasing. Place the soles of the feet to touch. Spend a few moments here in our last little posture before Savasana. And then, keeping the feet touching, start to press them out along the floor until heels come up, separate, the palms turn up, and shoulders gently roll under. And enjoy our final resting pose. Feel free to take any variations that will bring you more ease in these next few minutes that we spend here. I'm going to sit and hold space. I'll guide you out in just a few minutes. Always feel free to stay in Savasana as long as you like, or if you're ready, roll to your right side and just pause for a moment, taking a few breaths. And then, as you feel ready, push yourself back to a seated position. Taking a few moments just to notice how you're feeling between the beginning of class and now, without judgment. Thank you for practicing with me. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.